Remember, in a previous video, I told you about the olfactory pyramid and its three notes: the top note, the heart note, and the base note. Now, I propose you to dive into the top note and discover the facets that can compose it. Let's start today with the citrus facet, also called Hesperidion. You may already have heard about the Hesperidion word. It comes from Greek mythology. The garden of the Hesperids was an orchard where the golden apples that gave immortality grew. The Hesperids were the nymph who looked after this orchard, and these golden apples were in fact oranges. This explains why, in perfumery, the Hesperidion facet essentially gathers notes extracted from citrus. They bring fresh and sparkling tones, sunny and acidulous. A wide array of citrus that brighten the perfumer's palette with a sharp radiance full of vitamins and varied shades. The lemon with its stingy, sharp aroma. The orange, a softer and sweeter perfume. The tasty and sparkling mandarin. The wonderful bergamot, more floral, which flavors our Earl Grey tea and some French typical candies from the city of Nancy. The tropical lime. The crooked giant citron, a fruit that can weigh up to 3 kilos, a key ingredient in yesteryear eau de cologne. The acidulous grapefruit. The Japanese yuzu, mixing mandarin and grapefruit aromas, and also the kombawa from Madagascar and the Reunion Island, or the Indonesian calamansi, hybrid from the mandarin and the kumquat. The essential oil from citrus hides in small bags located within their peel. If you want to try it at home, you can press the peel of a citrus and you will notice the small drops springing out of it. It is a mix of essential oil and water. Now, to extract it at an industrial level, the process used is called cold expression. The fruits are thrown in a machine that grates the rind in order to free the essential oil. The liquid obtained is then passed through an extractor that parts the essential oil and the water. Fresh, invigorating, and intense, the citrus notes are the most concentrated ingredients in eau fraiche and eau de cologne, but they also delightfully brighten oriental or woody fragrances. A few years ago, essential oils from citrus were frowned upon as they were said to be photosensitizing because of an ingredient they contain, bergamot. This component would produce burns or stains on the skin when in contact with the sun. Fortunately now, this issue has been solved and bergamot is eliminated with distillation of the essential oil. I have a little question for you. Do you know how many fruits are necessary to produce 1 kilo of bergamot essential oil? The answer is 200 kilos. And talking of bergamot, you should know that it is said that if you keep a few bergamot leaves in your wallet, you will never suffer from poverty. Time to play now. Ready to smell? If you have your Master Parfum Olfactory game, I invite you to go to page 24 of the booklet, the one that describes the citrus facet in perfumery. Then, you want to pick perfume pen number 1 to discover the accord chosen to illustrate this facet. You will smell a perfume that evokes a walk in an orange grove, a joyful cologne accord that will bring energy and softness to your olfactory creations. Now, if you draw a card with a brief that says to create a fresh sparkling fragrance, the perfume pen number 1 will obviously be your dominant note. Okay, I'm gonna leave you now. This vitamin explosion made me feel like drowning myself into eau de cologne and get in the kitchen to prepare a wonderful citrus dish while sipping a nice and cool lemonade. Yummy. Cheers, everyone.